Chaos strikes Clawerence's kingdom when Lord Cedric is found murdered, and advisor Lily uncovered the web of betrayal. It was a cold and quiet night in Clawerence's kingdom. Everything seemed normal until a loud scream came from an old abandoned building near the palace. The villagers, scared, locked their doors and stayed inside. People whispered about the building being haunted. The next morning, a worker named Alex was found dead inside the building. His eyes were wide open in fear, and there were marks on his neck showing someone had strangled him. King Clawerence called for Detective Whiskers and Detective David to solve the case. When the detectives reached the room where Alex's body was found, they noticed strange things. There were bloodstains on the walls. Broken glass pieces were scattered on the floor. In one corner, they found a burned letter. Only a few words were readable. "My last wish." The detectives started questioning the people connected to the case. First suspect, Mason, Alex's co-worker. Mason said, "Alex and I were hired to fix this building. Last night, he stayed here to finish some work. I left before dark. When I came back this morning, I found him dead." Mason looked nervous, and his shaky voice made him look suspicious. Second suspect, Emma, the building's owner. Emma said, "This place has a bad past. I warned them not to stay here at night. It's not safe. This building has always brought trouble." Third suspect, Greg, a local merchant. Greg, who often passed by the building, said, "Alex asked me some strange questions about the building's history a few days ago. I told him to stay away, but he didn't listen." Whiskers and David noted 3 important clues. 1. Candle wax on the floor, as if candles were recently burned. 2. Rope marks on the ceiling, suggesting something or someone had been hanged. 3. The burned letter in the corner, which seemed to hide something important. Whiskers decided to revisit the building at night. As he entered the dark room, the air felt heavy. Suddenly, he heard a faint whisper, "The secret must stay hidden." At the same time, David went back to question the suspects. He found Greg's story suspicious. Greg claimed he hadn't entered the building, but David noticed muddy footprints outside that matched Greg's shoes. When confronted, Greg admitted he had gone inside the building, but said it was only to collect something he had forgotten. The case took a big turn when Whiskers found a hidden chest behind a wall in the room. Inside, there was another copy of the letter, fully intact. The letter told the story of a servant who had worked for Emma's family many years ago. The servant was blamed for stealing something, but the truth was that Emma's family had framed him to protect themselves. The servant, humiliated and heartbroken, hanged himself in the same room where Alex was found dead. The detectives put the pieces together. While repairing the building, Alex found the hidden letter. Emma panicked because the letter could ruin her family's reputation. She asked Greg for help since he had been involved in shady deals with her family before. That night, Greg confronted Alex to get the letter back. When Alex refused, Greg lost his temper and strangled him. Emma then staged the room with candles and burned part of the letter to make it look like something supernatural had happened. With the clues and confessions, Emma and Greg were arrested. The letter was taken to King Clawerence, revealing the dark secret behind the servant's death and Alex's murder. Moral: greed and lies only bring disaster in the end.